Okay, hello everybody, it's Mr. Wall, and I'm just making a quick video for you to show you how to do the remote assignment for this week, which is we're building up to creating a remix of Ode to Joy, right? Beethoven wrote Ode to Joy near the end of his life. Really nice, simple melody that you've all learned to play on the keyboards, which is important. But we're also going to have some fun with it by bringing it into the 21st century excuse me, and recording it in Soundtrap. So let me just share my screen. This will only take a second. One word of caution. When you try to record something in Soundtrap, if you're doing Zoom or something else at the same time, sometimes the beats don't really line up. The metronome doesn't really allow you to be on the beat. So you'll notice that I kind of pre-did everything you need to do, but I'll just show you the steps. So here we go. I'm going to be obviously sharing my screen right now, and what you're going to see is that I am in Soundtrap, and here I've already recorded Ode to Joy, which is nice, and I already labeled it too. I gave it a name by clicking on the pencil. I called it Mr. Wall's 2021 Ode to Joy Remix. Woo woo! All right, so kind of having some fun with that. I'm going to press save. But I'm going to pretend right now that I'm you and that I haven't done that yet. So I'm going to exit the studio. And so here are your beginning steps, guys, okay? And you might have some projects already saved, like your Patterns Beatmaker project that you are currently working on. That's awesome. You're starting fresh, though, with this Ode to Joy one. This is brand new. It's something completely different. So I'm going to enter the studio. And you're going to see that I get kind of a blank palette on which to work. It's going to start by asking me some questions. It's going to say, Mr. Wall, do you want to make music or you want to make a podcast? Well, you know me. I'm making music, right? And now Soundtrap is just waiting for me to tell it what to do. So what I want to do here, everyone, is I want to create a new track. I'm going to very simply use the piano to record myself. So I'm going to click plus and look at all my choices. What I want here are piano and keyboards. And it already opens with the piano. Now, the way this works, everyone, I think you can sort of assume the letter keys on my typing keyboard are also the notes for like a keyboard, like a musical keyboard, right? So 2 black notes, 1 to the left. The key Z is a C. Now, I actually like where that's sounding, but if it was too low, or ridiculously low, okay, you can move that around, and you can see that I'm using this octave key. I would suggest to use the octave key to make that C a C4. C4 is really middle C. Oh, excuse me, C3. No. C. Why won't it do C3? Weird. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna. There it is. Now it's doing it. I don't know why that was doing that. Anyway, so you can see that Z is C. This is a little confusing. X is D. C is E. That is really confusing. V is F, and B is G. And when I'm playing Ode to Joy, I'm going to start on my C key, right? Because that's the note E. That'll be played by Mr. Friendly. And I would practice a few times, just getting used to that spacing. Now, I have to be honest, guys, I'm not using the correct fingers right now. I know when we play the keyboards, I'm super strict about right-hand C position. Right now, I'm just going to use whatever fingers will comfortably fit. After you've practiced it a few times, what I'd like you to do is to record it. But before you start recording it, if I just jump in right now and press the red record button, you're going to hear, this is a pretty fast beat. It's kind of hard to record it that fast. I messed up. Darn it. Let's delete that one. That was terrible. So I click on it, and I can just click on it and do edit, cut, or delete. And let's slow it down, guys. Let's go to the tempo marking, 120. And let's plug in, for a lot of us, 90 would be a good tempo. Plugging in 90. There we go. And I'm going to confirm that. And now, when I'm recording, it's going to be a little bit slower. So it's going to be easier to do. Now, again, guys, because I'm running Zoom right now and I'm using Soundtrap, it's not going to line up perfectly on the beat, but you want it to line up as close to the beat as you can, okay? So here I go. I'm just going to give it a try, even though I know it's not going to line up very well. Get ready. 1, 2, ready, record. Okay, there it is. Actually, that wasn't too bad for, you know, trying to record, and I'm also recording on Zoom, and I'm asking my computer to do a lot of things. If I rewind this, I can listen to what I've done. Not bad. I don't know, can you guys hear my metronome okay? I'm going to use the gear and turn up the volume of my metronome just a little bit more. I also want to tell you a little tip from Mr. Wall. I like the sound of the clave as my metronome sound. It's a little clearer, I think. Oh, that's really loud. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. I think what you could hear there, though, is that I'm not totally right on the beat. I mean, it's good, but not great. Well, good news, guys. Soundtrap allows you to kind of fix that in a really easy way. If I click here on this little edit button that I'm getting, the word quantize, you might wonder what that means. What that means is it's going to make all the notes snap to one value of note. And I don't know if you remember this, but Ode to Joy is mostly quarter notes. There is an eighth note in what I'm doing. Da, da, da. That is an eighth note. So that's the fastest note I played. So I'm going to suggest for all of us, we could quantize to eighth note. And that's going to make the notes tighten up and be right on the beat. When I do that, I'm hoping you're going to hear a little bit of a difference. Yeah, that's right on the beat. And that's what you want. So when you quantize those, it kind of makes those notes perfect. And now I can go back and speed it up. Remember, we slowed it down to 90. Speed it up exactly the same way. You can go as fast as you'd like. I think I'll go up to 120. Confirm, rewind. Check it out. I sound pro. Good. I can even turn my metronome off at this point. Okay? All right. And that's it, guys. That's the assignment, is just getting a really solid recording of you playing Ode to Joy, probably on a piano sound for now. And then we're going to play with that a little bit more. But that is the assignment for this week, is to do a little recording of Ode to Joy, try to get it right on the beat so that we can use it and do some other things with it. Okay? All right. Thanks for watching the video. Good luck with your recording. If you need some help, we will be doing some Soundtrap in class on Thursday and Friday too. But really, everyone, for your remote learning on your remote day, that's what I'd like you to do, is do that recording. A copy of the music is in our Teams page for you, so that if you need music, you can use that. Okay? Great job, everybody. Thank you. See you soon.